left hand side, one pull of that piece of roof there, and that section of the wall. In fact, there we go, it's going. Wow, look at that, it's gone. And welcome back to a brand new video. So we're at the site where the huge fire was once again, just to give you a bit of an update, but also we're going to have a bit of a look around, because Rigby Road and around this area is surrounded in history throughout time for Blackpool, and there's something happening with the old cinema, so we're going to explore and I'll let you know exactly what is happening with that one. So come and join me on this one. And just look at this one, the old Morris, and look at the, you don't see sort of cars like that anymore. What an amazing little machine, like I said. Very rare nowadays, and it's in that sort of that burgundy colour. Wow. So this one, first of all, is the Health Club and Spa. And this one was opened in 2001. It was actually supposed to be opened in 2000, but there was some slight delays, and like I said, it ended up opening in 2001. So it's nearly 25 years old. People have been coming here and enjoying the facility. So let's just sort of move around to the right, because the old cinema, and this one went, I think it's about 2023, sort of finally closed. I think COVID had an awful lot to do with it. There was plans, or there was sort of plans put, put in to become like a storage unit. That got knocked back from the council because they wanted to keep it, as like a leisure centre. And it looks like there's some movement on this now, and you can see on the board a leisure accommodation potential split. So apparently there's going to be some shops in this one, a bit of a fitness suite, and it's sort of being given that new lease of life. They have been doing some work around the back in regards to some of the fascias, but yeah, it looks like this one has now been given a new lease of. So there's also a Club 3000 bingo, and this was opened up a couple of years ago. To be fair, it's coming up for its 2-year anniversary. It was opened up on the 6th of July 2023, and like I said, that's a very, very popular one. And just to the right, you have the old little pub. You see fantastic food in there, and that premises is now to let. And then we got the Starbucks and the McDonald's. So like I said, this site, it's got a lot of history. And Rigby Road, again, it is, it's a very sort of historic place. Originally the site of gasworks, and it later become a hub for Blackpool Corporation Tramways Department. So like I said, it's got an awful lot of history, along this stretch. So we just sort of ventured back on, or parallel to Kent Road, and like I said, work will be commencing day 2 for this one. And like I said, it's fascinating, what happens around Blackpool many years ago. I mean, for example, in 1923, the department for sort of transport, they actually started to manufacture their own trams at Rigby Road, and like I said, utilising a foundry and a sawmill. It's like I said, it's amazing when you start sort of going back in history. That's over 100 years ago. Like I said, the gasworks was there. The bus operations in 1922, Blackpool Tramways Department entered the motoring bus operation. So like I said, sort of plenty of history, even within the walls and the surroundings of the Central Club. And like I said, this is at the moment how the land lies. So this is Charles, and he's got a great channel. It's called Life on the Ocean Wave. I'll pop the link in the description. So I'm just going to grab his thoughts on what he thinks of the fire, what tragically ruined this building.
Oh, good afternoon, Paul. Yeah, my thoughts on this. I was down here on Saturday night. Sorry about the noise behind me. Can you keep quiet a bit, please? Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I was down here Saturday night when it was burning. I've got some great footage on my channel if you'd like to check that out. My thoughts on this. Apparently it's been over 200 years old, this building. One of the oldest clubs, workmen's clubs in the country. Not in the country, in Blackpool itself, I meant. It's horrible, but kids just burnt something like this down. It could have been reopened, whether it would be reopened or not, I don't know, but it's just sad, I think.
So thanks for that, yeah. Charles, much appreciated. So this is Tony and Craig, and they do a lot of TikToks around Blackpool. One of the biggest ones, to be honest, in Blackpool. We got Becky and Andy, but this is Tony and Craig. Excuse the noise in the background. I think they're doing a bit of gardening. So I'm going to pass you over to Tony. He can just give you his thoughts, what he thinks again of the club sadly going.
Hi everyone, so we do a lot of TikTok in and around Blackpool, up and down the promenade, on the Fyle coast as well, which includes Lytham, St Anne's, Bisburn, Cleveleys and Fleetwood. That's our main event, but when you see something here, around the corner here, of the demolition that's going off, I've been really impressed. Unfortunate circumstances at weekend with the fire, which has gone off, but the demolition as well, from Saturday to today, we've actually gained 5,000 new followers, which we're really pleased about that. So we're going to continue showing you this, and more of demolition to come in Blackpool in the next few years, but we appreciate all the great work. We appreciate Paul from Blackpool Lads here dropping us a follow and giving us an interview. It's so kind of you. And this is what Blackpool's like. There's a lot of YouTubers, a lot of TikTokers, and we all look out for each other. We all support each other, and that's the great thing about Blackpool, everyone.
So this is just a bit of a shot where the alley. So it's like an alley which leads behind. So they probably got, I'd say, it looks about sort of 3-4 meters from the that wall until it hits the back garden. So they've got, you know, a bit of room to play. It does look a lot more closer from the front of the building, but that's just a bit of a shot. Let's move the camera and you see the houses just on the right hand side. So they've got a bit of room to play with. You just see all in alley, all the scorched wood, what has come out of that one. So she was here yesterday. She's from Blackpool Council, probably again to assess what is going on and what the update is. She's probably sort of makes her way around. So I'd imagine she'll be filling her reports in, her daily reports to planning, all sorts, I'd imagine, on the updates. So I think that's going to be the end of today's video. So there's not much left really for them. Do probably a bit of cleaning up, but you can see made a bit of progress by taking a lot of the roof away, and just on the left hand side, one pull of that piece of roof there in that section of the wall. In fact, there we go, it's going. Wow, look at that, it's gone. Just as we were saying it on camera, it's gone, the whole of that section. And that bellowed well out. So looks like he's going to have a look. So I'd imagine he'd be moving a skip maybe. Just assessing it. So I'd imagine there'll be a camera, looks like, on that one. So he's going for the roof now. That's gone. So I think he's going to just take this down. Look at this, the whole of the roof ripped open like a tin. Look at that. So I think he was saving the left-hand side, but now that is completely collapsed. He's just thought, well, I might as well go for it. And that certainly exposed the innards for this building. So I think what we're doing, have a bit of a look momentarily and just see all the brickwork that's gone all over Kent Road. Just see it on the left-hand side of the picture. So now you can basically see right inside the building. So you see where it's divided into several walls, there's doorways in there. So he's going to push this section. There we go. He's pushing the wall. So this is where the wall collapsed. It was sort of bellowing out, and one touch of that roofing and it completely went. So I think, like I said, they have called it a day for today, and this is just on Kent Road. So like I said, they have made quite a good start today after a bit of a slow start, and you see they're just throwing everything on the path. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification button to keep up to date, and until next time, look after yourselves, and it is a bye from me. Bye bye.